active shooting, we picked the most difficult set ever. Smoke, mirrors in every direction. Love it. Welcome to Twilight.
You're listening to Another Bite of Twilight, a podcast where we look back on our obsession with the Twilight Saga and continue to freak out 10 years later.
Hey guys!
We're back.
We're back. Happy Twilight
Bitches.
Tuesday. We're back.
Sorry, I don't usually use such language in our intro, but I'm just hyped.
I'm so excited. We're finally going to talk about the festival in depth.
I was just going to say the same exact thing.
Are you serious?
In depth. Oh my gosh, you guys.
Guys, it was crazy. I feel like this is a little bit delayed. I know some of you guys have been asking about it, but it's taken a while to really process our thoughts and also adjust back to normal life.
I still haven't adjusted.
I still haven't. Doesn't it feel like we're living in a post-festival time?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like my life has just been total chaos since we got back.
Been horrible.
Yeah.
No, not horrible.
Well,
it's been chaos.
Tell them that we're moving in together?
Guess the wolf's out of the bag.
Yes.
That's a fake laugh.
So we're becoming roommates.
It's crazy.
We just got an apartment. Like, we literally just found it last weekend, and then
It's so fast.
by the time this episode airs, we'll be living there.
It's moving so fast.
So fast. Like, literally within a week, we got this apartment, and I got a new car all in this week.
That's crazy. You're like a different person.
Completely. My dad was like, congratulations.
Oh,
And
your
all
dad
these-
said that?
Yeah. But my bank account is like very
It's hard
sad.
to see this happen.
Yeah.
Plus, we just went. So, first of all, I'm Kelly.
Oh, I'm Mel.
And we're cousins. And we just went to the Forever Twilight in Forks Festival in Forks, Washington, where Twilight takes place.
Yes, this is a Twilight podcast.
We spent kind of a lot of money.
Oh, we spend so much
and
money.
then for us to do first month, last month, broker fee, and you got a car, it's just so much.
So much.
So much money.
I have been living at home since I graduated college, and I've been saving up so much, and I've been so proud watching my bank account just build and build and build. And then in this 1 week, single-handedly, it's all going away.
It's not all going away.
Not all going away.
Here's the
About
thing.
half of it is.
Because I was living in Salem and paying rent, like kind of a lot of rent, but you will still be able to grow, but it's just going to be much slower. It might only be like a couple $100 a month.
Yeah.
Which sucks, but it will still happen.
Yeah, and it's totally worth it for the experience of having your own freedom.
Yeah.
It's rough living at home after college.
Are your parents listening?
Oh, no. My mom stopped.
I think both my parents kind of stopped.
Did they?
Hey guys, if you're listening, love you.
Yeah.
Well, they fell behind.
Yeah.
No worries.
No worries. Pretty much everyone I know fell behind besides Caitlin.
My sister, Caitlin. But to everyone that's listening, thank you so much. You're amazing. It's still surreal that people are listening.
I know. And sharing and this obsession that we have together. It's made it so... Because we knew that other people still like Twilight.
Yeah.
But we didn't realize... Well, we just didn't realize how big and loving and welcoming the community was. And I feel like you're all our friends. I really do.
too.
Like, there's so many of you who I feel like we talk to all the time. And it makes it feel like we have this whole club of people.
And if you haven't... All you gotta do is message us and
we'll
you're
see
our
it.
friend.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes on Instagram it may take me a while to see it. Also, sometimes...
I'm bad at that.
Yeah. Sometimes we'll respond to people and I'll say something and then they'll respond and then Kelly will say something.
Yeah.
And so you just never really know who it is.
Yeah, sometimes we say, like, now it's Kelly, now it's Mel.
Yeah. And then I'll look above in the conversation, I'm like, wait, did I say that? Or did she?
Yeah.
I don't even know. But, we love you guys.
Love you guys.
We got a plan to catch.
Yeah, we got a plan to catch. And we should get talking about the festival.
Yeah.
Woo! Yeah, so some of you listening may have been there, or maybe you've been before.
Yeah.
But if you don't know anything about it, it happens every year in September.
On Bella's birthday.
Yeah. September 13th?
Yes, which we met these people at the festival who actually, they, did all this paperwork and, had this petition or something, and managed to make Bella's birthday, September 13th, a national holiday.
Yeah.
And so they wanted us to spread the word that that's National Twilighters Day, and so every year you can celebrate on September 13th, whether you're at the festival or not, by, watching Twilight.
It's an official holiday
It's
now.
a holiday.
It just it just got approved.
Yeah, you know how there's, National Daughter Day, which happened this week.
Or, Donut Day.
Puppy Day, Cheeseburger Day.
They have, everything.
Yeah, and so now there's a Twilight Day.
I had my blue light glasses on for no reason. Yeah, isn't that so cool?
Yeah, and it's so sweet that they took the time to do that.
Yeah, they had to pay, I think, to submit an application, so they're doing
God's work.
Yep. The Lord's work, I was going to say, but we were thinking the same thing.
Christ's work.
Christ's work, yeah. Jesus' work. That's weird.
Messiah's work.
What else could you say?
The Holy Spirit's work.
Imagine if someone just said that, in conversation.
Doing the Holy Spirit's work. So, we decided to go there after watching this documentary about the festival last year. And we still haven't shared that. I don't know
where to find the link, to be honest.
I think I can find it, and I'll share it to our Facebook. And yes, we went there. We flew to Seattle. We spent a day in Seattle.
And a night.
I don't know if we need to talk about what we did in Seattle.
No, we had fun.
Yeah. We walked around.
We bought some rappers' CDs on the street.
Yeah, they kind of
we fell
forced
victim
us to. Have you listened?
No, I haven't listened yet.
But I support, local artists.
Yeah.
So, or not local to me, but
yeah. Yeah, we had a great time, but then we rented a car and drove out to the Olympic Peninsula.
Yeah, and when we got there, it was pouring rain. It couldn't have been any more perfect.
And it looked just like Twilight. Oh my gosh, the trees were immense and so green and just all around you. It was like you were just driving right through the forest.
It was overwhelming. And we were listening to the Twilight soundtrack, and it was making us very emotional.
Yeah. Yeah. I was going to cry.
I don't think we actually ended up crying.
No. But it was, I could feel it.
Yeah.
But it didn't actually happen. Yeah.
So it was funny because we pulled up and we had to go to the Chamber of Commerce to get our tickets, but we passed the Welcome to Forks sign.
Oh, yeah.
And so we pulled in and we took pictures, and then we're like, okay, let's put the Chamber of Commerce in our phone. And then we just drove to the parking lot. We were like, wait, we're at the Chamber of Commerce. We were right there.
Yeah.
I walked into the place. We were looking around, and I saw there was a perfume after about 10 seconds of being in there. And I was like, oh, my God. And
yeah, because they had, a gift shop with all this Twilight stuff.
And so they said, oh, do you want it? It's only $20. It's very rare. You can only get it here. And I was like, yes, I need this. After literally 10 seconds of being in the building. And
of being in Forks.
Yeah, of being in Forks. I already bought the Twilight perfume. Then we pick up our tickets. We get a goodie bag with so much stuff in it.
Yeah.
We're in the car. And then I'm looking at this perfume. And I'm like, oh, good thing it's, not in the goodie bag or something. And then I check, and it was in the goodie bag. This lady knew that I was just about to receive a perfume and still sold me one. So then I got 2 perfumes, and that's why we're doing a giveaway.
Yep.
Today, we will announce on Instagram or something who won the perfume.
Yeah, and we'll contact them.
Yeah, we'll tell them.
So, congrats, whoever turns out to be the winner. We'll talk about it next time.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Chamber of Commerce, the visitor center was so cool. It had all these posters of Twilight right when you walk in. And also right outside is Bella's truck. There were actually 2 trucks. One was more like the one she had in the movie, but one was a little bit of an older version, I think, and it had a license plate that actually said Bella. And it was just so cool. And there was a map with, like, pins where everyone was from. And it was basically, like, people had visited from everywhere.
All over the world.
Like, literally everywhere.
Greenland. Random
Samoa.
islands. Yeah.
Japan. Like, literally everywhere.
Every single state. In Massachusetts, you couldn't even put a pin in anymore because it was so many people.
Yeah. Yeah. So we got our goodie bags. That was really exciting.
And we're going to do a video. I'm working on it.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah, we're going to have a video, too. Oh, this isn't, like, overkill. But we documented the whole thing. The goodie bag was crazy. Just so you guys know, if you're considering going someday, like, first of all, it had the perfume in it. It had Romeo and Juliet book in it. Isn't that crazy? With the Twilight cover, the Twilight edition cover. Had postcards, pins, enamel pins, which are like $10.
Stickers.
Yeah, stickers like for your car, for your laptop. All these cute little things. Like
Calendar.
they had a ticket that was supposed to be the face punch ticket.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and on the back it was like, call me Mike. It's so cute. And there's like an invitation to Bella's birthday party.
It took us about 15 minutes to go through the entire goodie bag.
Yeah. There was so much in there.
It felt like
Edward's
Christmas
bracelet.
morning. Yeah. Oh my God. The Cullen crest.
Yes. There was so much in there.
So then we went to Port Angeles. We went to Bella Italia, which is the famous Twilight destination.
And we got mushroom ravioli.
Of course.
And there were girls there there was about 4 of them at a table, and they were reading the Twilight books out loud while they ate and had wine, and it was really cute.
Yeah, it was perfect for the ambiance of it. It was a little expensive there.
Yeah, I know. We were like debating, should we get wine?
Yeah.
But we ended up not doing it.
Yeah.
But the mushroom ravioli was really good.
It was so good, and they were so nice there.
Yeah, remember the waitress was like, you're doing your whole Twilight thing?
Yeah, what, we were like, no.
No. What? We're just here getting
I just
mushroom
love ravioli. I do.
Yeah. I had ravioli for dinner.
And, oh, did you?
Yep.
I love it. So then we went to this welcome event.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. We were so nervous.
Yeah, I was so nervous.
There they just had, like, people walking around and all the cosplayers. And only one of the actors, Erik, was there. Erik Odom, he plays Peter in Breaking Dawn. Minor character, I don't remember if he has any lines.
I'm not sure, but he's definitely in the Cullen house.
He's in the Cullen
He's
house.
at the battle.
He's at the battle.
Yeah, Jasper's friend.
Yeah.
But,
and so he was introduced to us pretty early on at the welcome event. And oh my gosh, the nicest person ever. So he goes to this is, I think, his 5th year going to this event.
Yeah.
They just bring him back every single year, and he is like everybody's friend.
Yeah.
It's insane. Like, everyone there feels like they know him.
He's so into it, and he's so nice. We actually ended up talking to him, like, at every event, basically, that we went to. Not to jump ahead, and he told us like so much stuff.
Oh yeah,
it was blowing our minds. We ended up talking to him for like half an hour probably.
Oh, at this welcome event,
at the welcome event. Yeah,
he was talking about being in the movies and said, or being in Breaking Dawn.
Yeah,
and saying like, yeah, a lot of the actors were really, really nice. Some were not nice though. And then, should I say what I said?
Yeah,
and then I was like Nikki Reed. And he could not confirm or deny.
He made a face.
He made a face that could insinuate confirmation. But then later on from other people, we had heard good things about Nikki Reed.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to...
So we don't know.
Yeah, I'm not going to out him for saying anything because...
Erik, you're awesome. You know that, Erik. You're awesome. We love you. And that we were just projecting our own feelings. onto
Yeah.
It's possible that all of the major actors Probably besides, like, Kel and Lutz. I'm sure they're nice, but they might have just been in their own little bubble. That's what I'm guessing.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, he said Kel and Lutz was a really nice guy, and that had been confirmed by everybody we had met who had met them.
Everyone said that Kel and Lutz was so nice.
Yeah.
And this was actually really upsetting. We asked Erik about Rob. I hope this wasn't rude that we were asking him about. But he said, he was just kind of like, oh yeah, Rob, he was more into music at the time. He said that he was aloof. I was like, that's not what I want to hear about Robert Pattinson. Oh my God. That makes him sound like a dick.
Yeah. But also, you know, he was one of the main stars. He probably just kept to himself.
Yeah.
It was very likely that he just didn't interact with Rob. But he did say that he had always admired Kristen, which
Erik said that.
Erik said that as an actor, but I'd imagine that she also probably was nice if he said all positive things about her.
But then Erik said that recently he'd been into Rob's work and was like, wow, he's doing great things.
What did Erik tell us to say about him? Didn't he give us a list of things?
He was handsome,
charming,
not desperate.
I don't remember the other things.
I'm impressed that we do remember it, though. How do we even remember
He told us 5 things to say.
Handsome, charming.
Not desperate. Like, kind.
Well, we remembered 3 of them.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I wrote down some things in my notebook, just things to remember that Erik said. And I don't know when... Jumping ahead a bit, we talked to him a lot, so... Well, he read the books when he was cast, all of them, and I think that's pretty cute.
Yeah, that's sweet.
I remember to us, he said, I probably have been too many times to the point where it's weird. Been to the festival too many times, he means. But he was like, but I love it here, love the people. I guess he gets to stay in, like, a cabin or something.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
You can tell he really enjoys the festival. I mean, I'm sure it's a lot of emotional work for him to go to all these events, talk to everybody, remember everybody. But he literally is like, hey, how are you? How are you? Joking around with every single person there.
Yeah.
And making them feel he makes everybody feel so special.
I know.
It's insane. On the last day, I said, thank you so much. Like, because the part of it is, it's probably very exhausting.
Yeah.
But really nice person. Can't say enough good things about him.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. I mean, his parents, like, really raised him really well.
Yeah. I know.
Like,
that's what I thought.
Yeah.
It was like, wow, what a great guy.
Yeah.
It was almost weird. I'm like, what's this guy's deal?
How is he so nice?
I know. Oh my God.
So he said that he got cast because he was friends with the director's boyfriend, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Who
we
realized follows us on Facebook and always likes our stuff.
Yeah. Small world.
So the boyfriend of Bill Condon, also one of the producers on Breaking Dawn, Jim Morrissey?
No. Is it Jack Morrissey?
Okay, Jim
Sounds
Morrissey.
like you said Jim Morrison. Jim Morrison follows.
Jack Morrissey is his name.
You said Jim. Jim Morrison's dead. That would be really cool if he was into our podcast. No, Jack Morrissey, if you're listening, thank you.
Can you cut that out?
No. Anyway, what were you going to say?
Oh, yeah, so he follows us on Facebook, and I hope he's listening to the podcast.
I wonder if Bill Condon knows about us.
I hope so, but I also hope not at this point.
Because we've kind of trashed Breaking Dawn.
Yeah, but we still love Breaking Dawn.
Don't we do.
Get us wrong.
Yeah. We've critiqued it.
We've critiqued
slyly.
it. Because we love it.
Of course. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, it's only okay when I say it.
Yeah, exactly.
Twilight
If someone else said something, I'd be like, you don't know.
You don't know.
We also met a lot of cosplayers at this welcome event. Mm-hmm. First of all, we were super, super nervous.
Yeah. Oh my gosh,
it took
so
us
awkward.
a lot of courage to start walking up to people because we thought we were just going to be sitting on the side, not speaking to anyone.
Yeah. And so if you didn't listen to our last episode, at the festival they have people dressed up as the characters from Twilight, and they are the characters. Like, they're in character acting as Bella or Edward or Jacob or Aro or so many of the characters. They're there, and they're in the costumes, and it's, like, spot on. So, but it's intimidating to, like, go up to them, and it was awkward. I didn't know if we were supposed to be like, hi, Bella.
Yeah, especially at first. And we had to say hi to Alice and Aro because we were going to be interviewing the real people playing them. So we didn't know, like, do we go up to them as their characters or do we just break that? So
there should have been alcohol at that event.
Yeah.
It was so awkward.
Who did we speak to first? Was it Chandra?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Who plays Aro. And she made us feel very welcome and comfortable. It's, like, funny that Aro would calm you down so much. And she also introduced us to the person who plays Alec.
Oh, yeah.
And we took pictures with them, and that was cool. Then we went up to Jacob.
Yeah.
Which, if you listen to our last episode, we hinted one of the cosplayers broke character almost right away. It was him.
Yeah. He just started talking about, like, oh, yeah, like, they needed a Jacob, and so I got the job.
I got the job. I saw the casting, and
he was not being Jacob.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, people come back every year.
At first he was. Remember, we were like, oh, we like your long hair, and he's like, yeah, I might transform soon. Bella's gonna be mad.
Yeah,
but then he just broke character.
Very quickly, just broke character. He was so cute.
He was really nice.
He was very attractive. He was making me more Team Jacob.
No.
Even though the Edward there, when I would see Edward and Bella together, I
felt nervous.
I would have all the feels. But Jacob, I was very into him. I added him on Facebook.
Really? Oh my god.
But then I saw it. I don't think he's really that into Twilight. I saw some posts.
No, I got the vibe that he was doing it, but
I could kind of tell
his passion.
Yeah, he was doing it more as like an acting exercise.
I kind of felt that about Edward too for some reason.
Yeah, me too. A lot of the guys I felt that more about. Not about Alec.
No.
I felt like he was into it.
Not about Marcus.
Not Marcus.
He was into it.
Carla
was kind of into it.
Kind of. I don't know. You could tell that some of the cosplayers are cosplayers because they're big fans of Twilight, and some of them are just doing it because, like, they needed a Carlisle or something. Yeah. Not that saying we don't really know.
Yeah.
But
just what we
observed.
Yes. Carlisle and Esme are very intimidating for some reason.
They were so scary. So at this welcome event, they had an auction that was auctioning off a dance with the Edward cosplayer. Yeah. Which I was like, why would someone pay for that? It's not actually Edward. It's one dance. Someone paid like $200 for this one dance. But so we were talking to Esme and Carlisle about that. Mm-hmm. And I joked, like, doesn't he have a girlfriend?
Yeah.
And they did not get it.
Yeah, they took it very literal. He's like, well, yeah, I know. I think Bella's
fine with it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was so weird. We would just be like trying to make jokes with people. Okay, we gotta say Bella was amazing. Oh my god, she was literally Kristen Stewart. All the mannerisms.
We were laughing hysterically, and we felt so bad.
But guys, she was literally Kristen Stewart. So like just the way she talked, and she would, run her fingers through her hair, and it was hilarious.
She was so funny. Was this at the event when I said, where's your dad?
Yeah. Where's Charlie? And she was like, I don't know.
Like, he wanted to come, but he's busy.
Then Mel said, like, oh, you really put him through a lot. I was like, Mel, that's rude. But then Bella was like, I know, I feel really bad about it.
Yeah. She was amazing. And I think her name's Samantha in real life. This is her first year playing Bella. She used to play Renesmee. I think she's
knocked out of the park.
Really young.
Oh my god.
I think she's under 21.
Yeah, because she couldn't go in the party.
Yeah. But she was so good, and I kind of hope that she gets to play Bella again.
Me too.
In the future, because she was amazing.
And so beautiful. Her skin was perfect.
We were...
I was mesmerized.
Yeah, we always wanted to be around Bella. And of course, we interviewed V, who plays Alice last week.
Yes.
Also amazing. And
Spot on.
And every time she would come up to us, it was like...
Yeah.
You were inside the book.
Yeah. She's like, hi, guys.
She was so good. She never really broke character. Even when we spoke to her at that event, she managed to stay.
Yeah, and we were like, oh, we're here to interview you.
Yeah. Again, we didn't know what to say.
There was also Victoria, Laurent.
Oh, Victoria was scary.
Yeah, we didn't really talk to Victoria.
Not
she was too
that
scary.
much, yeah.
Laurent was really nice, very chill. He was actually barefoot at one of the events.
Yeah, it was cold.
Yeah. There was no Jasper, which was kind of sad.
Yeah, no Jasper.
We never talked to Emmett, did we?
No, we never did. Not once. We don't know.
We only talked to Rosalie once, I think.
Oh, yeah, really?
She was actually cool.
She was cool. She was maybe too nice.
She was being mean towards Victoria, I think.
Yeah.
So, still kind of in character, but nice to us. Yeah, I actually loved Bella, like, as a person. The way that she was playing her, it was very Kristen Stewart, but I was also thinking that she's really nice, and I was like, wow, if this was a real person, like, I actually would like Bella.
Oh my gosh, she was great.
Yeah.
Oh, and then have we spoke about Edward?
Not really. No.
Edward was really good too.
Yeah.
He was quiet,
but I think Edward's like that.
Yeah, and especially when I would see them next to each other, they really embodied the body language of Bella and Edward so much.
So true. And Bella and Jacob were very
Bella
touchy.
and Jacob, they were very touchy. What is going on here?
I didn't see them do a piggyback ride, but I'm sure they did. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They were like hugging.
They were very, physical.
That's so Jacob. And then Edward just stands there.
Yeah.
In his coat.
I'm like, Edward, what are you doing? Get involved.
Guys, it was so cool. Like, the fact that they had the hair and makeup just like in the movie.
And the contacts.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
The contacts were freaky.
They were scary.
It made me think, okay, if someone really did have golden eyes and they were out in public, you would notice. Or if they're at school.
Yeah.
I think that in the first Twilight movie, their contacts are a little more on the brown side, not as noticeable. Which, at the time, I remember being like, oh, I wish you could see it a little better. But now I think, like, oh, they actually should be like that because it's too obvious.
Way too obvious. Yeah.
Humans would definitely notice, like, whoa, why are their eyes gold? But it looked beautiful. It looked really cool. But I just realized being around them, like, you can tell right away.
Mm-hmm. It felt like being in Disneyland or something.
Yeah, it did.
I was so excited whenever I saw them.
It was like more almost though, because I don't know, because at Disneyland they're dressed up as cartoons. You're like, oh yeah, I know that's not really Ariel. But at this you could kind of like trick yourself into thinking it's really them.
Yeah, especially when they come up to you and start talking.
Yeah.
Oh, also, I forgot to mention that Erik actually knew about our podcast because previously I had messaged him. I was like, hey, Erik, like, we're going to the festival. I wanted to tell you about our podcast. But then what I do with these actors in the series, if they don't respond, I assume it's because they don't see it. So then I, like, delete it, copy it, and resend it. So I had done that to him about, like, twice, like, 2 or 3 times. So we mentioned our podcast to him, and he goes, oh, that's you guys?
He was like, wait, and then he opened his messages.
Yeah, and then he followed us.
That was nice. And then he was actually watching our stories, and throughout the festival kept being like, oh, I saw your story. Like,
saw you were drinking.
Pre-gaming. Yeah. Like, yeah. I was like, what? Why are you watching our stories?
Do you think he'll listen to this?
I wonder. I don't know.
I wonder.
He might have moved on with his life.
Yeah. I requested him on Facebook. He didn't
accept
it.
He didn't? What the heck?
Well, he probably got so many random people.
True.
I don't really accept requests on my own anymore.
Yeah.
I'm like, who could I possibly meet at this point in my life?
I know. Someone requested me like 2 days ago and I had like 4 mutual friends. And I was like, what? Why are you friending me? And for some reason I accepted, but then I regretted it right away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do that. I'm like, I already know everyone I'm gonna know.
That's not true. That night we also met Vanity. Shout out Vanity if you're listening.
Yes, Vanity.
Did Bella introduce us
Bella
to her?
introduced us to her.
Vanity was a festival goer. Oh, this was interesting because people noticed that we had never been before.
Yeah.
Because so many people go year after year and they were like, oh, you're new here? At first I was really weirded out. I was like, how do you know?
Yeah.
Because they recognize each other.
Yeah, it's literally like summer camp. People come every single year.
Yeah.
And everyone talks about, oh, next year we're going to do this, next year we're going to do that. And it was really easy to get caught up in that.
Yeah.
Like, when we were there, I'm like, absolutely, we are going next year.
I know. I was even thinking, I was like, next year we should fly into Portland, Oregon.
Yeah. I'm already thinking ahead to next year. I saw that they're planning
Some
it
people already booked their motel room.
Yeah, they book it right after they leave.
Yeah.
And I 100% will want to go. The only thing is, it's expensive for us to go all the way from Boston.
It is really expensive.
That's the only reason why we wouldn't go.
I know. Kind of sucks. I wonder, well, our rental car will be cheaper.
Oh, yeah, because you'll be 25.
I'll be 25, and now we know that we can use insurance.
Yeah.
Darn it. Yeah, we were, like, on the spot in Seattle. She was like, and how are you going to protect your car? And we're like, and then ended up having to pay, like, $200.
Said, well, what's your personal insurance?
And we didn't know.
We didn't know.
Yeah. I'm dumb. I'm illiterate when it comes to cars, if that makes any sense. I'm really bad at cars.
Yeah, so we'll save money that way.
Maybe we should start a GoFundMe. JK, I hate when people do that.
I know.
Can you fund my trip?
Can you fund my vacation? Oh my gosh, my adult friends were going on a trip, and one of them didn't want to go because he has student loan debt. So he just didn't want to go, like because he has too much debt that he has to pay off. He was just being cheap.
Yeah.
My friend and his other friend did a lemonade stand. And
That's resourceful.
In front of the elementary school, and they had a sign that said, help pay our friend come on vacation, student debt is evil. Like, yeah.
Wait, but you're adults.
You're adults.
That's true.
People don't go to lemonade stands because they randomly are driving down the street and want lemonade. They go to a lemonade stand because it's kids and it's cute.
Whoa, how old were they? Like 22?
Like 21, I think, at the
God.
time. No one came to them, but luckily my friend has a younger sister, so she took over the lemonade stand.
There's other things you could do to get money if you really need it. Oh my God. That's wicked funny.
Oh, we didn't say. Our Airbnb had all of the Twilight movies and all of the books and werewolf mugs.
It was so cute.
It was so cute. And we were saying, dang, like, we wish we brought the movies. And they had them all there. So we watched a little bit of Twilight, I think, that first night. But we were super tired.
We also met this guy from Forks. An actual Forks
randomly
local.
Befriended the security guard there.
Justice was his name. And he's actually a firefighter in Forks. But he, I guess, like, always picks up the actors. And so he had met Catherine Hardwicke, and I think he met Stephanie Meyer, and said that last year Catherine Hardwicke was really interesting and dressed like a teenager with, like, shorts and tights, and that she was, like, funny. And he also said, I think he's the one that said this, that Stephanie used to have a house in Washington, and I had no idea. And he was like, yeah, and then everybody found out.
Yeah, well,
I was
we're
like, what?
fans.
And I'm like, wait, how do you know? Like, he's like, yeah, everyone found out, so then I think she moved. But
that's sad.
Yeah, did you guys know that?
Didn't know
I had no idea that she had a house in Washington. That's crazy. And it's really cool. And he was telling me just, like, about living in Forks, how at first people didn't really know about it, and I guess people at the Chamber of Commerce at the time didn't even know about Twilight, and people were, like, already showing up as, like, a pilgrimage to Forks, and so then they had to, like, learn about it, and the town really has embraced it. And he said maybe a few people are a little annoyed by it, but he said majority are actually grateful because it brings a lot of money into the town. Tourists, people go to the restaurants and stuff. And I guess the town needs that because a lot of their industry was about logging, timber and stuff. Yeah. And that hasn't been doing so great. So it's actually really helped the town.
Yeah, and he told us that the festival itself is a nonprofit, so they don't actually make money from the festival. They just want to break even. But the whole purpose of it is just to bring people into the town and get them, using the local businesses.
Yeah.
Staying at all the different hotels, Airbnbs, and going to the different stores and restaurants.
Yep. I just thought it was really funny because he drove Catherine Hardwicke around and stuff, and he said that he told Catherine that he only watched half of Twilight. And I was like, I can't believe you said that to her. And he was like, hey, I don't know, I'm just being honest. I guess she took it well, but...
Which, also, can we just say that we totally missed out that we didn't go last year.
I know. Last year sounded amazing.
We would have been able to just meet Catherine Hardwicke.
I know. Who's in our theme song.
I would die if I met her. Oh, my God. And I've also done that same message send again.
Really? To her? Oh, my gosh. Or if we went a couple years ago to meet Stephanie Meyer.
Oh, my God. Because I guess Stephanie has gone just as a surprise before.
I would have died.
Oh, my God.
I know.
Or even Jackson has been before.
Yeah. Wasn't he there last year?
I think so.
Yeah. And last year they had the wedding. Like, ugh.
Yeah, we
I
really
wish we were there. I didn't even know about it.
Everyone kept
time last year. I don't think I did.
Everyone kept saying like, "Oh, you guys are really lucky you came this year because about half the people are here," but no.
Yeah, I think it would have been cooler if there was a bigger crowd. I don't know.
I agree.
Yeah,
but we still had an amazing time. So then the next day we went to breakfast. All the cosplayers were there. Alice and Rosalie told us to be aware of Carlisle. Wait, to be aware of Carlisle.
Why?
I don't think that happened. I don't know why.
Be aware of Carlisle?
I don't think that happened. I think to be aware of
Victoria.
Yeah.
Oh, and this was also Friday the 13th, which was cool.
Yes, and it was a full moon.
Yeah. My friend Jenny texted me like, "This is once in a lifetime chance that you're in a place of werewolves on Friday the 13th with the full moon."
Yeah. Isn't that insane? Like,
Thank
what
you, Jenny.
are the odds? So then we went to a meet and greet, which we were very underprepared for. Like, everyone brought posters and stuff to sign. For the actors to sign, the actors were Erik Odom, Alex Meraz, who plays Paul, and Christopher Heyerdahl,
who played Marcus in Volturi.
I hope that's the correct
And we actually met Alex Meraz before the meet and greet.
Yes.
He started conversation with us.
Yeah.
Not the other way around, people.
So
he was really cute.
Yeah, he was really cute. So people were lined up to meet them, get their autographs, and take pictures.
Yeah.
But also, they take these breaks, and so the actors during those times were just walking around. It's just super casual.
And we were in a really beautiful place. It's called
Beautiful.
Fern Acres.
Yeah.
Where people have weddings, I guess. It's so gorgeous.
So gorgeous. It was very woodsy. So we were walking around, and we just wanted a comfortable place to sit. But we didn't. Oh, and also they were celebrating Bella's birthday this day, so they had cake and they were saying happy birthday and everything.
Yeah.
But so we didn't want to bother him and his wife, so we were trying to actively avoid him.
Yeah, we were like running away from him.
So he was at this picnic table. We were gonna go sit there, but then we saw that they were there. So then we walked into the woods.
Yeah.
And then we turned around and saw that he was at this campfire that we were about to sit at. And so there was no avoiding him. He turned to us and he said, "It's a nice fire." And then we said, yeah, it is.
I think I said something like, "I didn't know they were going to be campfires."
Yeah, he's like, "It's cool." And then they were singing happy birthday. And
wasn't he like, "Oh, cake? Is it like a real cake or a..."
No, he said, "Is it a real birthday or a Twilight birthday?"
Yeah.
And we're like, "Oh, we think it's a Twilight birthday." He's like, "Yeah, that makes sense." And we just kind of walked away. But he started that.
Yeah. It was surreal because, I don't know, at all these events, the actors are just kind of walking around.
Yeah, they're not like secluded and off in their own thing. They're just there at the party.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, sometimes a lot of people probably go up to them, but they're there. Like, imagine just Calvin Hardwick just walking around.
I know. That would have been so cool.
And so, yeah, so we were, like, the last group to do the meet and greet. So we were there kind of all day. We interviewed V while we were there. We made her miss a picture by accident.
I know.
We also got to talk to some people who do press.
Yeah.
Because I guess a lot of the marketing of Twilight at the time really took advantage of all the fan sites and blogs and stuff. And so a lot of people had the opportunity to meet the actors so many times. And so we got to learn a lot of interesting gossip about them.
Yeah.
Like at this event particularly, we learned who might be the divas in the cast. So again, we can confirm that Kellen Lutz is really nice. We heard that Nikki Reed is really nice. We also were able to infer that she might not be.
Yeah.
But we heard nice things about her.
Kept hearing conflicting things about Nikki Reed.
Yeah, so we can't confirm if she's nice or not.
Unfortunately.
But we heard that Ashley Green is not so nice.
And that's why she can't find work.
Yeah, that she has a reputation. And that especially when she was on some TV show like Pan Am or something. Is that the show she was on? That she would be very demanding and say, like, I'm a movie star. And
what?
Oh
my God.
Strong expectations for herself.
That's crazy. Oh my gosh. I feel like guilty for some reason in saying these things. I don't want to, ruin the way you think of people or anything. But
keep in mind the people who told us this stuff are speaking from years and years ago. So we don't know if these people are still like this now, but these are the reputations that they earned during the Twilight years.
Probably not. Everyone changes.
Yeah.
But we also heard that Jackson Rathbone was also a jerk, which was shocking.
Oh my gosh.
And that he was like either really drunk and nice or he was just an asshole. But we also heard that he had mellowed out recently and seems to have fondness for Twilight that he didn't really have before, which because he went to the festival last year, so it's kind of shocking to hear that he used to be so mean apparently on set, and now he's like, oh, Twilight.
Yeah.
But I was just shocked. Like, you just don't think that of Jasper or Jackson Rathbone, like,
at all.
what?
Yeah. But that he was in a band and thought he was too cool for it.
Yeah.
But now he has a family.
Something about, like, the band
broke up.
Yeah.
So now he really appreciates it. Yeah.
I was shocked.
Yeah,
I
couldn't
literally
believe
was
that.
blown away by
Yeah.
that.
Ashley Green, I could maybe kind of picture.
Maybe. I don't know. I guess I didn't see it coming. I thought we were going to just hear, like, yeah, Nikki Reed. I thought that's just what I thought.
Yeah.
Or maybe even Kristen.
No, we heard all good things about Kristen.
Yeah, we did, actually. Peter Facinelli and Elizabeth Reeser are really nice, I guess. So that's good to know.
Yeah. Oh, and Stephanie Meyer. People say that she's the nicest person.
Yeah, people say she's really down to earth. That she just, like, showed up to the festival with her friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then we did the meet and greet thing, which was nerve-wracking, but then turned out to be not that bad. I was really shy at this festival. Mel had to be the one that was like, let's talk to them. Let's do this. Like, let's introduce ourselves. And I kept being like, no. No.
Let's not.
I really didn't want to talk to anybody. Not because I, disliked anyone. Obviously, everyone was awesome, but I just felt really awkward.
Yeah. I felt awkward too. But I feel like once we talked to people, you were the more outgoing one, and people would be like, "What? What did you say?" After I said anything.
To you?
Yeah.
Which is
sorry. What? I don't understand you.
I thought I was the one with the, hard to hear voice, because whenever I go to Chipotle, they can't hear me.
Oh, really? Yeah. I know. On the podcast, I think I have a louder voice. Can you guys even tell the difference between our voices? Because sometimes I worry they're too similar.
I think that's okay, though.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I listened to, like, stuff you missed in history class, and they both, I don't know, they have southern accents. I don't know. I can't tell a difference, but that's okay.
I don't even know who's who. Like, it doesn't really matter to me.
It's just two people.
Yeah.
Talking.
Exactly. So we met Erik again, which is kind of weird because it's like we already talked to him before.
We were like, oh, we already met you.
Yeah, we didn't even ask to, like, take a picture.
Didn't he say, like, do you want to take a picture? And we were like, we already took one.
Yeah.
So.
We're just too cool.
Yeah.
And then Christopher.
He's really nice.
He was super nice. And
he's funny.
He's really, really funny. And he had headshots there for us to have him sign, actually.
Very convenient.
So we have signed autographs from him.
Keeping it real. He's like, want to sign a picture of me?
Yeah.
Here you go.
No, it was really cool. I mean, they're standing for long hours, too. But we had kind of short interactions with him because we didn't really have anything to talk about.
Also, we were the last people, so I just felt bad. Like, they've been talking all day to people.
Yeah, exactly. And, like, what are we going to say that's new besides that we have a podcast? And then we also met Alex officially and took a quick picture with him and didn't really... We told him we had a podcast, too.
Yeah.
He did a little video.
Wasn't
asked us where we were from.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably doesn't think about us.
No, he's up all night thinking about us.
What was that podcast? I can't wait for Twilight Tuesday.
Guys, we have a new movie playing right now on mute in the background. Well, it's on TV. It's on VH1. It's so cool. Mel was coming over, and I was going through the channels, and it was on Fate.
It's perfect.
And the festival was New Moon themed. Oh my gosh, Paul Scene
is coming on. What did you do?
What did he say?
What did he say? What did you say?
Nothing. He does me nothing
because he's scared of you.
Oh my god, there he is.
Easy, Paul.
It's Alex Meraz. We've met him. Did we hug him? No.
Did we? No.
We posed for a picture with him.
Yeah, he put his arms around us.
We've talked to him, made very basic small talk with him.
Yeah. We could have spoken to him more if we wanted to. Like,
Yeah,
there
we
was
could
definitely
have.
opportunity, especially at the other events. Like, sometimes he'd be standing right next to us.
Yeah.
No one would be talking to him.
I think I felt awkward that he was married for some reason. You know, didn't want to be, like, giving him too much attention.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. And I wanted to let him be, you know?
Yeah.
If he wanted to talk to us, that's fine.
Why would he want to talk to us?
I don't know. If he just wanted to.
Oh, look, there's Jacob's house. Jacob's house actually really does look like a house in that area, just so you guys know.
Yeah.
Bella's house actually doesn't.
So the town of Forks, at least what we've seen, seems a little bit more...
All the houses are more one story.
One story and kind of more... It's a little bit more blue collar than I think it's depicted in the movie.
Yeah, it got me thinking that the Cullens would really stand out there, and you would probably think they're super annoying.
Driving a Volvo.
No one has a house like that, at least that we saw.
Yeah.
Of course, there probably could be off a side road that we just didn't see, but really, it's mostly one-story houses.
Kind of
just
more
cute little houses.
ranch style.
Yeah. Not super modern, architecture's
no.
crazy.
Not at all.
No.
That would draw attention to them for sure, actually.
What are they thinking?
I know.
In their cars.
Yeah.
Their eyes.
They can't help themselves.
Yeah.
They live a little bit more modestly.
They can't help themselves.
So then that night we went to Bella's birthday party.
Oh, this is so fun.
Which was a Dress Like Bella party. It was so much fun.
Open bar, y'all.
Open bar. We took advantage for sure. I dressed as Bella when she's washing her car in Twilight, and she has that blue shirt on and then a flannel. I don't think it looked like it was kind of baggy on me, and I didn't straighten my hair for it, but
it was spot on.
And I had the boots as well.
I've said that so many times this episode. It looked just like it. I was Bella with the hat in Eclipse, if you guys remember, the green hat.
Of course.
That scene. Yeah. Our new friend Vanity was pregnant Bella.
Yeah, she went hard.
She was the only pregnant Bella.
Yeah, and she would go to the bar and people would give her looks. Like,
yeah. She really did look pregnant.
Yeah.
It's a very convincing stomach.
Everyone channeled Bella's energy and wore flannels, but not everyone went that hard. Like, I think that we were kind of some of the more impressive costumes.
Remember the women with the calendar on them?
Yes.
They were the months.
Yeah, they were depressed Bella, so they wore sweatpants and had October.
November, December.
Yeah.
On them.
That was smart.
Very clever.
Yeah. There was this girl who was dressed as Renesmee who looked just like her.
Oh, yeah.
And then this other little girl who was dressed as Bella in Breaking Dawn, Vampire Bella.
Oh, yeah.
They looked so beautiful.
I know.
I wanted to, like, hang out with them more, but I was like, okay, this is creepy.
Little kids.
Yeah.
I know. There were a few little girls that were just dancing, and they were so cute.
Yeah.
Warmed my heart.
At this festival, too, it's interesting. There's all different types of people there. Like, there were some families there. There were some
older women.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a little bit younger, but I think I would say the average age there was, like, 40.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter how old you are. Like, you'll find your people there. I mean, like, we all just bonded over love for Twilight. They had these fun photo booths, too.
Yeah, that was so cool. Just complimentary, and food. I don't think we ate anything, but they had cupcakes and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, that night we went to Pacific Pizza, remember?
Yeah.
I got turkey sandwich. Mel got pizza, came up very late.
Very late.
But it was a nice place.
Yeah.
Every restaurant had a picture of Twilight or something somewhere. That one did too.
Yeah. At the parties, I will say I was a little bit disappointed in the music. They did not really play much Twilight music at all.
Yeah.
It was just a lot of, like, the top hits.
I should have said that in the survey.
I said it in the survey.
Oh my god, I didn't even think of that.
I said it.
Yeah, they just kept playing, they play the same music too at, like, all the parties.
Yeah.
Single ladies. I heard Billie Eilish, I think, both nights.
Yeah.
Which the first night I was like, oh yeah, I like this song. And then the second night I was like, oh, they're playing this again?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I wish it was all alternative.
Yeah. I wish
Twilight
it was all Twilight music. We tried.
Soundtrack songs. We tried.
I tried to request Hours by the Bravery. We requested it like 3 times.
3 times. And he said, I'll see what I can do. And he never played it, which made me think that he had a limited amount of songs that he could play. And he just played all the same songs. I don't think
lame.
Yeah,
it was us DJ.
Yeah. I mean, that everyone there is going to know the Twilight songs.
Yeah.
Obviously. What is this?
I know.
So that would be my, like, biggest critique would just be play more Twilight music.
Mm-hmm. They were playing Rocky Horror Picture Show at one point, which cool, but also I was like, why aren't you playing Twilight music?
Or, like, the last night there was a karaoke night, not to skip ahead, and, like, no one was playing Twilight songs.
Yeah. Oh, that was upsetting. That was very weird.
We tried to do Decode, and we got shut down.
Yeah. Apparently we were too late. Mm-hmm. That is really upsetting. For some reason, people were singing a lot of Disney songs.
Yeah.
I don't know what's up with that. I was like, wait, I thought this was supposed to be a Twilight festival.
It turned into a Moana festival.
Yeah.
Oh, but also these parties, the decorations were insane.
They were so awesome.
They were so beautiful. This one had a huge cake.
Yeah.
And lights everywhere. And
right when you walked in, it had basically what's in the movie New Moon for her birthday, like the cake with the candles, and there's a piano.
Piano, yeah.
Just like the one she gets thrown into.
Oh my god.
They really think of everything.
Mm-hmm. They put so much detail into this.
Yeah, so it was supposed to be like the birthday party.
Yeah, you guys would freak out. You would love it so much.
Yeah. It was really cool. Just partying.
Yeah.
Twilight themed.
Oh my god, I miss it.
I know.
So then the next day, we went to a Forks bazaar in the morning at Forks High School, which it's a pretty nice high school.
Yeah, it was. And they had the cheerleaders running the event.
Oh yeah, they were the tour guides.
It was so cool. It was surreal to be there. And in the biology room, they had a projector up with
mitosis.
What is it? Cell of onion root,
which
is what they do in Twilight.
And
they thought of everything.
And in the school, Bella and Edward were walking around with the golden onion.
Yeah. Oh, it's so perfect.
Just the detail was insane. And all these people were selling their Twilight crafts. We bought...
I thought you were going to say crafts. Selling all their Twilight crafts.
Some of it was crafts.
Mel,
joking.
Some of it was amazing. Remember those book pages? I wanted to buy that.
It was cash only. So yeah, guys, make sure you bring cash to this thing.
Don't make our mistake.
Yeah, so many things we want to get. There was one thing that I didn't really know if I wanted to get it, but I said, "Do you guys take credit?" And she said, "Yeah, you'll be my first customer." So then I had to buy it, but it's this necklace which I have been wearing every single day since the festival. Yeah. So
that's very nice of you, Mel.
I'm happy that I got it.
We bought books there.
Books about Twilight.
Yes. It's called The Twilight Saga Fan Phenomena by Lorena Aker. And it's so cool. It's kind of like a study on the Twilight fandom and like how it affected publishing and movies and pop female culture, directors and music and just everything. It's so cool. It's kind of like our podcast in a book. Yeah. In a way.
So
and it's color photos inside.
Yeah. So that was cool.
I just started reading it.
I still have not unpacked. I'm living in a post-festival world.
I'm really enjoying it, so we might talk about it.
Yeah.
Down the line. Lots to learn.
Yeah, I'll definitely take notes reading it. So then, after the bazaar, we went to a panel.
Oh, yeah. Remember we were going to skip it?
We were going to skip it. We were like, oh, we already met them. Who cares?
Remember, though, we thought... Somebody said there was going to be a special... They said there was going to be a surprise.
Yeah, a surprise.
There was no surprise.
Yeah, so the reason we went was because what if Stephanie Meyer comes? Like, we can't miss this. And then no one came. But
remember Justice was, like, messing with us? He was like, there might be.
There might be, yeah. So we couldn't bother to skip it. But thank God we didn't because it was actually really informative and interesting. And we would have been such bad fans if we did not go to this.
I know. It was actually really great.
Yeah, so... It was the two women from Letters to Twilight who now work for Method Agency, which is Stephanie Meyer's marketing PR firm, I think. Yeah. Or, they do her marketing.
Crazy.
Their names are Nikki and Becca. And so they hosted it with the three actors, Eric, Christopher, and Alex. And it was so interesting. So much. Like,
I don't even know where to start.
What are some memorable stories?
Well, I wrote down, I think all the stuff about Alex that I have here is from that, right?
Yeah, probably.
So, first of all, I think Alex told us this, too. That he didn't know Forks was real.
Yeah.
Okay. We were just in the movies. I don't know how you didn't know it was a real town.
Yeah, like, until recently, he didn't know.
Yeah, he's like, I didn't know it was a real town. Yeah. It's crazy. And he said that being in Forks is really giving him flashbacks to filming. That's nice. And he said, this is really interesting. He said that Chris Weitz, director of New Moon, I guess had originally chosen completely different actors to play the wolf pack.
Like, completely.
Yeah.
All different actors.
100% different actors than you see. And I guess he had a dream about the wolf pack, woke up, and then went and looked back at all the headshots and moved it around and changed his mind. And we were like, what the heck? What's with people having dreams?
Yeah.
And getting ideas for Twilight?
And he had already signed had them sign contracts and gave them offers and had to undo it all.
I wonder, like, what is it about the other guys that he was like, no, I can't do this.
Yeah. It's so crazy. And to have already let these people go, or, I don't know. But, so yeah, then they all got the part, and he auditioned for Sam. And took him a while to hear back. He pretty much confirmed what we thought. He'd never read the series.
Yeah, he just skimmed it. He just the Paul parts.
Yeah. He was like, this was my research. Not me. Not me. Not me.
Yeah, just flipping through
me. Not me.
Oh my gosh. It hurts me.
He mentioned how before he got the part, he was just...
Oh, yeah. He lived in Arizona.
Living in Arizona and just painting. And then he got the part, now he can travel and he can do all these things and has amazing opportunities. And so we heard that, we're like, painting?
And I was like, painting works of art? And Mal was like, no, painting houses, I think.
Yeah, I assumed, I don't know.
Like, what? And we meant to ask him about that.
Because
like,
he seemed like a popular kid in high school. You know what I mean?
He kind of just seems like a bro.
A little bit. Like, we definitely mischaracterized him from our interactions. Like, we did not think that he would be very artistic.
Because turns out he would paint art. Like, he's an artist.
Yeah. He went to art school. So we totally...
Makes me like him a lot.
He's way deeper than we thought.
Yeah.
So...
He has a sensitive soul.
Yeah, and he doesn't seem like he would be.
Yeah, the way he said that, I was just painting. Just painting.
Yeah.
I know. That really threw me off.
So I kind of wish that we got to know him a little bit more. But... And there's a lot of gay jokes. Gay, like...
Were there? Oh, Christopher was doing a lot of gay jokes.
Yeah, yeah.
So much that I was like, I think you're gay. But I think he has a wife. But he just kept making gay jokes.
Yeah, like randomly.
I have written here the one about Felix peeing.
Oh, yeah.
Because I guess, well, this wasn't really a gay joke, but Alex was saying that they had like a dinner with all the actors in the beginning, and I guess he went up to the guy that plays Felix because he's so tall and was like, do you pee standing up? Because you're like so far away from the toilet. Like, what do you do?
Did he said that at the premiere to him or something?
No, I think it was at a dinner.
Oh, at dinner, yeah.
At like a restaurant.
Yeah.
And then Christopher was like, oh, but your face was in his crotch.
Yeah, yeah.
How did that go?
I forget. I might have it recorded.
Oh, yeah, because I think Alex said he's so tall that my face is like at his crotch. And then Christopher said like, oh, what are you doing with your face in his crotch? And then he like got up and acted it out.
Yeah.
And then Christopher also, who plays Marcus, keep in mind, who he told this story that I think might have been fake about splitting a banana with Taylor Lautner.
Yeah, at this craft services table.
Which also had like sensual vibes.
Yeah. Yeah, they also told some other gay joke too.
I don't know.
Oh, so they had to do this thing where they had to read out the quote. Like, there were 3 things I was absolutely sure of. First, Edward was a vampire.
Yeah.
Second, there's a part of him and I didn't know how dominant that part might be. And once they got to the dominant part, they like couldn't stop laughing.
I know.
Which I took as a sexual thing.
Of course.
Yeah.
The dominant. Oh.
Yeah. They like couldn't say that part.
Remember? Oh my god, this blew my mind. Alex said that he got a spray tan.
Yeah, to look more brown.
Yeah, he's like, because I gotta look really brown. I was like, what? I didn't know you weren't actually that tan. What the hell?
Yeah.
That blew my mind,
but
too.
But the thing that blew our minds the most was what Erik said about how during the press tour for Breaking Dawn, they told him to tell the story because they don't actually have that many interesting stories to tell on the press tour.
Yeah.
So they told him, if you hear that Jackson played this prank on you where he said, Jackson played this prank where you believed that the Twilight vampires have fangs. So you're all ready for battle. And then he says to you, wait, where are your fangs? And then you ran back to the trailer and everyone was laughing and he, pranked you and whatever. That never, ever happened. But
they just made
it up as a silly story. And I actually looked up the interview. I'm going to give it to you.
Okay.
For a
I've
sound
never
bit.
seen it.
There was an initiation process, but by the end of it...
What'd they make you do? Tell me.
Jackson told me once, he tried to convince me that, vampires in Twilight had fangs. And for me, it was like, I knew they didn't, but he kept saying, dude, we can't film before you get your fangs. Go get your fangs. Sent me back to my trailer. Tried to I had to look around. I was looking for them everywhere. And then I found out, oh, no fangs. No fangs at all. I look like...
Only Jackson. Jackson would do that to someone. Jackson's a mean person.
Jackson's a little bit ridiculous. He is. He's ridiculous.
And yeah, it's completely made up and fake. And that blew our minds because we were like, what? Was everything else fake too? That we would always watch the interviews and everything.
It really made my head spin. It was like, has everything I've heard about show business like fake? And then I started getting really nervous, like Rob and Kristen, like stuff made up. If they made up something for Jackson Rathbone and Erik Odom, it's like...
What
they must have made it up for bigger people.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I bet a lot of stories that Rob and Kristen told were made up. The whole, he proposed on set, I don't think that happened. The whole, remember, it was a real priest, so Rob and Kristen are technically married. I don't think that was real. Like, if they made up this stupid little prank, I don't think anything else was real.
It's really upsetting, actually.
I mean, I remember Rob would always say in interviews, like, the most ridiculous question they get asked are, like, what were the biggest pranks that people played on set? Yeah. He was like, we're working. Like, we're not playing pranks. Like, I never at my job have played a prank on anybody. That, like, wouldn't even cross my mind.
People don't. This isn't the office. Like, people aren't playing pranks all the time.
Even with my friends, I, like, never play pranks. Like, the worst I do is, like, I'll randomly text my friend, Marissa. I, like, randomly text her, like, that, like, someone else is pregnant.
I sometimes feel a little too scared to pull pranks on people because, I don't know, they can, like, hurt people's feelings, and for a split second, they might be actually really upset, and then you have to be like, just kidding.
Oh,
but I almost can't even endure that part where people are like...
My friend Dan played a prank that he, like, basically died.
What? Oh, my God.
There was this guy who looked just like him that, like, was in a stretcher and stuff, and he sent it to everyone.
Wait, but how could he tell people that he died?
I think he had, like, someone said, like, hey, this is, like, so-and-so using Dan's phone. Like, he goes in an accident. I don't think I believed it. But then I sent that same picture to other people.
No.
Yeah. Like, I've texted my friend Marissa that one of our other friends was pregnant. And she, like, started crying.
What?
I was like, oh no, like, we all need to get on birth control. This could happen to anybody.
Mel, you're messing with me.
And she was really freaked out.
Back to just celebrities. I've always suspected I hate when people ask, like, so what's your relationship like with your co-stars? Like, do you still keep in touch? I hate when they ask that because I just have a feeling that there's no way everybody keeps in touch and is still friends.
Exactly.
The odds of everyone becoming BFFs on set, it can't happen every time, especially if you're someone that makes couple movies, like a movie every year. It's like,
yeah, exactly. You meet people all the time.
Are you gonna be a family with every set you're on?
Yeah, exactly.
No. So I always think it's fake when people are like, yeah, we're really good, we're really close, yeah, keep in touch.
I think it's different if it's like maybe a TV series. Yeah. Or even something like Twilight where they did 5 movies together. Yeah. That makes more sense. Anything else from the panel?
Well, I thought this was really crazy because as we already did in this episode, we always recite that Paul scene. And Alex Meraz was talking about that scene and how he, going into it, was like, I want people to remember it. Like, if it's going to be memorable, I have to be, like, over the top. I have to act crazy. And I was just shocked that he said that because it worked. Like, it is actually a really memorable scene. Yeah. And we probably remember Alex Meraz and remember Paul because of that scene. Because he acts so ridiculous and crazy in that scene. Like, what'd he say? What'd you say? And he gets, like, so angry. And then he laughs. And it's just, like, very manic almost. It's like, what's going on? But he said that when they filmed it, the first time they filmed it, he hadn't told anyone this. He was like, okay, I'm going to go crazy. Like, I'm going to get wicked angry. He didn't say that because he's not from Massachusetts. But when they were doing it, when he was saying his lines and yelling, he went up and, like, grabbed Kristen.
And choked her.
And, like, yelled it in her face. And I guess she was terrified. And remember, Mel, I did that to you, and you got really scared too. I, like, grabbed your neck. I actually used to do that to Steve Zerall, my friend.
Oh, really?
In high school.
Oh, God,
this is actually
I don't
crazy.
like it.
I used to be in high school, I remember, like, went up to him and I was like,
I don't like it.
I grabbed his neck and I was like, I'm gonna kill you. I would do stuff like that all the time. But anyway, and then I guess Chris Weitz was like, okay, and he was thinking about it and was like, very interesting. And Kristen, I guess, said, like, hey, we can do that if you want. It's just going to be a different kind of movie. Yeah. So they ended up not using the choking part. But.
And I guess to prepare for that scene, he didn't sleep for a week.
Yeah, he actually got really into it.
And he just drank a lot of coffee and caffeine beforehand, so he'd be really, like, revved up and manic. And
because he said he figured, like, okay, the wolves aren't really sleeping much, so I should do that.
Yeah.
Isn't that kind of cute?
That is really cute. I think if I tried to do that, though, I'd be way too anxious and I'm like, okay, I feel nauseous, I'm gonna go home.
I think I'd be just, like, too tired and
yeah.
I feel like I'd be the opposite of the performance he gave. I'd just be like, what'd he say?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Didn't he cold outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they had, like,
Yeah.
no clothes on.
They get asked that all the time, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Didn't he say that they made jokes about cutting glass with their nipples?
Yeah.
That's funny.
I heard from Eric, I think, that the Wolfpack had a reputation for being really wild back then.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
No way.
But, like...
Where was I?
I think you know where you were.
Oh, yeah. That's funny. Because, I don't know, I feel like you would assume that the wolves would be crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
And they were.
And they were, as you'd expect.
Just a lot of guys.
Yeah. We didn't hear anything about Taylor Lautner. No one dished anything.
No one said anything about him, besides that banana story, which I think was fake.
We didn't really ask about him, though.
True. No one brought him up. Yeah. No one said anything. Like, they didn't even say he was nice. They didn't say he was mean.
Yeah. So, next year we'll go.
We'll find out.
Maybe he'll be there next year. I feel like he would go.
I know. He should go. What the heck?
Perfect for him.
Maybe
Imagine just walking around with Taylor Lautner.
That would be so cool. He should go. Taylor, if you're listening. As we always say.
Come on, Taylor. We know you are.
Yeah, come on. They'll definitely pay you to go.
Oh, they will. Yeah, of course.
They'll pay you handsomely.
Yeah. And
sure.
it's a free trip. Come on.
Yeah. You can go to La Push.
I can't believe that they actually haven't been there. Like,
I know.
Wouldn't you just want to go and see the place that
Yeah.
has so much to do with your whole career?
Well, who are we asking? We were asking Lissy. Lissy's the woman who runs the festival, by the way. She does so much. She basically created it, so it's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it was her, but we were asking someone, like, has Rob ever been here? Has Kristen? And they were like, maybe. They might have passed through, but we have no idea.
Yeah, which makes me think, no, they haven't been there.
Yeah. In my mind, I like to imagine that they did.
Yeah. Maybe on their way to
But maybe
Vancouver.
not.
Maybe they drove up from California.
Especially if you live in California. It's like you're not even that far.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like, we came all the way from the East Coast, dude.
Yeah, come on.
I'm still jet lagged.
I'm still tired.
I still can't wake up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can't go to bed either.
Yeah. And my work just piled up.
Yeah.
And I'm still drowning.
Oh, my gosh. And we have to move this
Yeah.
week. It's a lot.
Yikes.
So then we went to this dinner for
Oh, yeah.
the Volturi.
That was awesome.
Oh my gosh, and we had mushroom ravioli again.
It was decorated so well.
beautifully.
It was like for Volterra.
It looked just like it, and they had a fountain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they built like a little fountain, like the one that Bella runs through.
And it really looked like Italy. You know, the cosplayers have been to, they went all the way to Volterra.
Wow.
They're
so dedicated.
dedicated. Or at least, like, the Volturi and V went.
Next time I'm in Italy.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever that is.
Yeah, next time I go to Italy,
Yeah.
I'll just pop by.
Next time. Yeah, no. If I do, I would like to try to, if it's there.
Yeah, last time I was in Italy, the only time I ever was in Italy, I questioned. I said to my friend, like, do you think maybe we could stop in a Volterra? She said no.
Yeah.
But next time.
I guess they do have kind of like a Twilight thing there.
They do, yeah.
Like a visitor center thing and maybe like a tour. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, and the dinner was really cool. They also had a projector with footage of Volterra up on the wall. So you can kind of just watch it.
Yeah.
And on the tables, everyone got a glass of Coca-Cola, which is cool.
That was
and
cool.
there's bread with oil, and
we got wine.
Free wine.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it was all included in the ticket.
Yeah.
And mushroom ravioli again.
Mm-hmm. And we sat with these people who were so nice, and they actually had met the year prior.
Yeah.
And they are from LA, or at least one of them was. And so she knew some stuff.
It was crazy.
About Rob and Kristen.
It was blowing our mind.
So I guess last year at the festival, the people who run the marketing of Twilight, they did the panel and they talked about the different conspiracy theories about the series. And like right off the bat, I guess they said, which I found the footage so I can confirm, that they said that Rob and Kristen were definitely in love and they were a real couple and they would have never been able to fake that. and that it was really hard for them when the whole cheating scandal happened.
Yeah.
And that I guess Kristen went to go speak to them and said, like, I don't know what to do. Like, I fucked up.
Yeah.
And it's so weird. Like, in the clip, they're basically like, I don't know if they told her not to say the
public apology,
but I don't think that they told her. They didn't really agree with the way that she wrote it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they said not to do that.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Yeah, they said, like, we wouldn't do it. And they said, like, they advised against it, but she felt like she needed to do that to, like, win Rob back.
Yeah.
Which is really funny because we did a whole Robsten episode and we were contemplating, like, why would she write this? Was it for the fans? Was it for Rob? But, like, I guess it was just, like, a young person, like, trying to just win their boyfriend back.
Yeah. And they said that she wrote it herself. So, remember, we were also like, did she write that? Kind of sounds like maybe someone helped her. But
yeah,
they said that she wrote the whole thing. And
that they both were really heartbroken over it and devastated.
Yeah.
And that they were just both really in love. And that Rob actually said to one of them on, like, I think on a plane, oh, I've been in love with Kristen since the day I met her at the audition. But then Catherine said, like, which I feel like I've heard versions of this from Catherine herself. Then Catherine said, like, Rob, she's 17. Yeah. And he was like, okay. And then so he said to her, like, so I had to wait.
Oh. Well, she had a boyfriend.
She also had a boyfriend. He, like, did not mention that, I guess.
Didn't matter.
Yeah.
Poor guy. But also, apparently last year, this kills me. This absolutely kills me. Apparently, Catherine Hardwicke showed them the audition tapes. Which we said we would pay good money for.
Yeah.
Why weren't we there last year?
Know.
What the hell? Like,
literally,
we got everything.
The footage of them making out on Catherine Hardwicke's bed.
Yeah, and these women were telling us about it, like, oh yeah, it was just like home video. I was like, yeah, that's what I thought it would be. Shit. I'm so jealous. I'm so upset.
And, like, who knows if we'll ever get to see that, like,
probably
in
not.
our lifetime.
And I guess they wouldn't let people film it. Makes sense.
And they had,
but,
like, security.
It's not anywhere. Like, we can't find it online.
Yeah.
Only the people that were at the festival last year saw it. It's really upsetting.
These women somehow really knew a lot about Rob and Kristen, mostly because they lived in LA. So, like, they had actually seen them making out.
Yeah.
Or one of them had seen them making out at...
Yeah. Chateau Marmont.
Yeah.
Right? Saw them making out.
And then, like, made a scrapbook and said... Took a picture that night, not of them, but of, like, herself at the hotel and said, this is when I found out Robsten was real. And then later, she was out at a signing event or something and showed Rob the scrapbook, and he saw that. And looked at it and was like, oh, and then signed it.
And this woman also told us, like, she was in LA and she, you know, knew all the locations. She knew where they lived and stuff. Like, she witnessed, like, the breakup stuff happening. Like, when he went to Reese Witherspoon's house and stuff, like, that all really happened.
And she was like, I knew, like, before it was publicized.
Yeah.
Like, people were reporting it.
We were, like, screaming almost at our table. I was just mind blown. Especially that she said that she saw them making out. I just couldn't believe it. And that she was also there at the Chinese theater when they did their handprints and the signing. And she saw, like, oh, they're being really handsy. And we kind of knew this, too, from pictures, but that Rob was, like, touching Kristen's butt and stuff, and that I guess Kristen was, like, shaking.
Yeah, I was so nervous.
Really nervous, which is sweet. This lady had met them several times and, like, had talked to them. It was just a lot of people at the festival had been to, you know, the premieres, like, in LA or New York, and had met the actors. It was just crazy because we hadn't met anybody.
Yeah,
I felt
exactly.
like such a newbie.
I know. We met more people at this festival, though, than we did when we went to LA. We saw no celebrities. Yeah. I did ask on the last night. I asked Erik if Rob and Kristen were dating.
Still?
No. Oh. At the time. if they really were dating at the time. And he was like, yeah, I think so. Like, they just seemed really cute on set. I mean, he didn't really have, like, any juicy gossip to share. But I didn't want to ask that.
Well, you waited till the last night.
I felt comfortable, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, I had a drink in me.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't believe it.
Yeah. Oh,
that
also,
it's confirmed, you know?
Somehow she knew, which I don't know. I've looked into it. I don't know how she knows, but that Rob went to Kristen's birthday party this year.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she said that.
I can't confirm. I don't.
Yeah.
don't know how she knows that, but
She knew everything.
She knew everything.
Yeah, she knew so much. Like, oh, they were together here, they were together there. Oh, she knew that Kristen and Stella broke up.
Oh, yeah.
On Kristen's trip to Europe, and that Kristen broke up with her, right?
Yeah.
Well, I guess we could have inferred that, but she's like, how do you know this?
Yeah, we were screaming. And I asked, like, do you think they'll ever get back together, Rob and Kristen? And she said no.
Yeah.
But when we were afterwards, our minds were just blown, and we were freaking out, and it made me realize, like, okay, I really downplayed how much I love them as a couple.
Yeah.
In our Robsten episode, like, I was like, oh, I don't
we were being
care.
too respectful.
Way too respectful.
in our Robsten episode, we kept being like,
I ship it.
But remember, they're real people, so I feel gross even talking about this, but honestly, deep down, we're obsessed with them, and it crosses a boundary. All right?
I mean, if you guys are listening, like...
Yeah. You're cool with it.
Yeah.
That's the thing about this festival is, like, everyone, you right off the bat knew that everyone accepted you're crazy.
Yeah.
Like, you could be as obsessive as you wanted, and you knew that people weren't going to judge you, and so you could just geek out.
Yeah, exactly. No one's, like, rolling their eyes and being like, oh, this again?
Yeah.
Everyone just... And also, everyone just, like, had the same experiences. Like, they knew.
Yeah.
Like, they were like, oh, yes. Like, when this happened in the fandom. When, oh, who could forget when... I don't know. I can't think of anything right now. But we all had these shared experiences. We did meet someone, and we, like, introduced ourselves and said, hey, we have a Twilight podcast. We just want to say hi. And she goes, oh, my God, it's so nice to see new Twilight fans.
Oh, I know.
Because she thought we were, like, teenagers. And she kept saying, like,
she
kept talking, we just look so young. She kept talking about things that had happened. We're like, oh, we remember that. Yeah, we remember that. And then, like, she didn't get that, like, we have been fans the whole time.
Yeah. I feel like I kind of set her straight. And I did this on purpose. I was like, yeah, I think I got into it before Breaking Dawn book came out, and she was like, oh, okay, so you have been around.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, I have.
Right away assumed. She said, like, oh, it's so nice to see a new generation into it. I don't know, I've been into it.
You've been into it for 11 years.
Actually longer than she had.
What, is it just because we didn't go to the premieres? Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, I was 12.
And we lived in Massachusetts.
I
didn't have a premiere there.
Yeah, I will say, just talking to everyone, because everyone had been to so many events and had met the stars so many times, it made me feel like
we didn't do enough.
Yeah. Like, because in our everyday lives, everyone thinks of us as, you know, crazy Twilight fans. Mm-hmm. All of our friends, and they're like, oh, you have this podcast, you guys are obsessed. But at the festival, we felt like the least obsessed people.
Yeah. I know. It actually made me feel a little weird. When we went to the breakfast, we were the only people not wearing
Twilight clothes.
Something Twilight-y.
Yeah.
I was like, oh gosh, is it weird that we're wearing normal clothes right now?
The only people that didn't have anything for them to autograph.
Yeah. Oh well.
Oh well. We're just ourselves.
It made it I don't know. I feel embarrassed for some reason talking to the actors while wearing a Team Edward shirt.
Yeah.
I did wear my Team Edward shirt the next day, but
yeah.
I don't know. I guess I'm too self-conscious. Maybe that's what I learned from this trip.
You know what we forgot to say is that we went to the rainforest.
Yeah, it was in my mind. It was awesome. Yeah, we went to the rainforest. H-O-H rainforest.
Yeah, I looked up if that's the pronunciation.
Is it?
I think it is,
okay.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
It was so beautiful.
One of the most beautiful places I've ever
been.
It
was so magical. We only got to go there for like an hour, but just the drive into it too was gorgeous.
It was insane. It is magical. Yeah.
It's like very easy to believe that magical creatures would live in a place like that.
I kind of scared myself thinking there was bears, but
yeah,
I think we
scared me.
I think we actually weren't even in an area with bears, but then I was too scared to keep going. I know.
I don't even know what to do if there was a bear.
But the national park is... Anybody from Washington or the Northwest listening is probably, like, rolling their eyes, but the Olympic National Park is so huge.
Yeah.
It's just insane. And I want to go back there just to spend, like, forever in the park because we didn't even get to make a scratch. But also, you realize, like, actually the Cullens could comfortably hunt here and no one would notice probably.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so huge.
Yeah.
It's probably tons of animals and... Yeah, so it's good setting.
Yeah.
Stephanie Meyer really picked the right place.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. I almost feel like she didn't do it enough justice because it was just so breathtaking.
It was so beautiful.
It's hard
the
to
trees
put
were huge.
It's hard to put into words.
All the moss, the Hall of Mosses or Hall of Moses.
Yeah, Hall of Moses.
Yeah, I know. I almost feel like Stephanie could have described the scenery more. Mm-hmm. The mountains everywhere, the mist rolling up the mountains, and the movies do depict that. But I feel like the books. I mean, you guys know I love the books, but I feel like the books don't capture the nature as well as it could have.
We actually did see some deer, too.
Yeah.
Don't know if there was any vampires chasing it.
Remember you said, what if we see Laurent just, like, in the forest?
Yeah.
Barefoot?
It didn't seem that far off to just be walking and then, like, holy shit. Like, you think it's the cosplayer? And you're like, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Is that really Laurent? And then your life's in the line.
It felt so real.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we did that. And then we went to the dinner. Oh, and we also went to the collection.
Oh, yeah. We saw the costume collection. That was really cool.
That was cool.
We saw these pants that were apparently Kristen Stewart's as Bella's. The legs were so small.
Teeny tiny.
I still don't get it.
Did not seem healthy.
The smallest legs I've ever seen.
Yeah, I don't get it. Maybe there were just, like, no legs on the mannequin, so it didn't fill out.
Maybe.
It was so tiny.
I know. But it was really cool to see.
It was cool. Yeah, they had a lot of different costumes. They had the creepy little doll.
Yeah.
The Renesmee doll that they
had
used.
Some little props, like Jacob's letter that he wrote, where he, crossed things out.
That was cool.
Yeah.
They had the quilt. And some people, didn't you hear people
be
like, what is this?
Yeah. I was like, how do you not know what that is? They had one of the benches from the wedding in Breaking Dawn. That was cool.
That was cool. They had a motorcycle, I think, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm. They had the cardboard cutout wolf that they used for CGI.
Oh, yeah. They had Edward's jacket, his coat, which really weirded me out because it was not the texture I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. I
was like, wait, that's it?
Everything looked smaller than I thought, too. I mean, Edward,
he was tall.
He was tall, yeah. And his feet were big, but...
Yeah. There was his outfit from Eclipse with the fake snow on it, which looks so fake, but whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so cool to see.
And it was cool. I really loved the Bella outfit from the ballet studio with the blood on the leg.
Yeah.
That was super cool.
Carlisle's outfit from when he was in the Volturi.
That was cool. They had a Jacob's leather jacket that he wears in Breaking Dawn.
Yeah, that was like his best outfit.
Some of Renesmee's clothes, I think.
Yeah.
They had a lot. I have a video of it.
Doesn't it change like every year?
I think maybe. Some people can buy the clothes in an auction.
I think some people like lend their clothes that they own because, like V said, like she owns Alice's dress, from the wedding. So if she wanted to, she could like lend it to the collection.
So then we went to the dinner, and then we went to this Volturi ball gala.
Gala, yeah.
Gala. And the decorations, they were gorgeous. And this was like kind of a fancy event.
Yeah, wore dresses and stuff. Some people were really fancy in gowns.
Gowns, yeah.
And we made some friends, actually.
So there was this couple there.
Yeah. We had kept seeing them. I saw them at like every event.
First of all, I have just preface by saying that I pre-gamed a lot for this event.
Yeah, you pre-gamed way more than me. I didn't even know.
Way more than I expected to. So I got there, I was already pretty drunk. But we were standing at a table, and we both were like, well, you said, there was this couple I saw yesterday. I was like, oh my gosh, I know the exact one you're talking about. And then we were just looking at them.
Because they weren't really talking to anyone, and they were just really, like, stylish and
cool,
mysterious
so
looking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Almost gothic.
Yeah. Or the girl was.
Yeah.
So we're like, should we go up to them? Should we say hi? And then we just did it.
I know.
We just broke down the barrier.
We just
said
walked up
hi.
like, hi.
And then hours just passed.
I know. We ended up talking to them for hours.
For so long. And like pretty much the night flew by talking to them. And they were so cool. And like
Lee and Logan.
Yes. Those are
if you're
their
listening.
If you're listening.
We talked about Myers-Briggs, which is like my other obsession, guys.
Yeah. It was really cool because she was really into Twilight, but he also I don't know if I would say he was really into it, but he was really supportive of it. And, like, you could tell that they both can just have, like, such thoughtful, deep, caring conversations about the series.
Yeah.
You know, it's not just, like...
Yeah, it seemed like she had kind of gotten him into it.
Mm-hmm.
He was really cool about it. Yeah, I don't know if he's, like, a huge fan. Although I will say, maybe this was B's... If she's listening, this is funny. Maybe this is her backpack, but I kept seeing him with a new moon backpack.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit. Oh, my God.
I was like, is that his backpack or is that her backpack?
Wait, that is so cool.
I know.
Yeah, and I think they're both...
Oh, they were so sweet.
They were so sweet. I think they were both PhD students.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They lived in... Well, they used to live in LA, but then they moved to Seattle. So that was really interesting. And I loved... Because they were, they were a couple, and she was saying that she had a dream, right? That she dated Jasper?
Yeah.
Again with the dreams. And then she realized that she needed to date someone like Jasper, which Logan is like, because he's like such an empath. He's really quiet.
Oh my God.
Isn't that cute?
Yeah, there is something about these dreams.
I know.
And then, like, she also was super mesmerized by the Bella there, so we tried to, like, take pictures with Bella, I think.
Yeah. And then we did the photo booth with Carlisle.
Yeah. That was kind of awkward. Carlisle broke character a little bit, but because I said, "You're such a good Carlisle," and then he was...
What's he gonna say to that? Yeah. Oh, that's because I am Carlisle.
Yeah.
I guess he could have said that.
He didn't say that. He said thanks. Yeah, so we had a great time. I ended up getting sick because I drank way too much.
So that was the night you drank a lot?
Yeah, that was the night. And then the next morning, I was so...
I know. I was so not on your level. And I kept being like, I need another drink. And
right as I got there.
And I felt weird because no one else wanted to drink.
Because I got those canned wines. And so I drank 2 of them before we got there. Because I was thinking of it like, oh, it's just like...
Yeah.
2 drinks. But actually, 2 of those together equals 1 bottle of wine, I guess.
That happened to me the other day with those White Claw seltzers. So I can see how you'd make that mistake because I was like, oh, because I usually drink wine and the can, it's at 5%. Usually I drink things that are like 12%. So I was like, oh, that's nothing.
Yeah.
So I drank several and then...
Yeah. And then right as I got there, I got another drink and then I got another one again. So I think I had like a bottle and a half maybe of alcohol. I mixed it with liquor too. And so, yeah, I was pretty fucked up.
Oh my god.
And I, got sick that night when we got home, and I thought like, okay, fine, I'll be good in the morning. No, not the case. I was sick pretty much the whole day. Should we mention how Erik was gonna go hiking with us?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so we also, like we mentioned, we made friends with that security guard.
Justice.
And he was gonna go hiking with us the next day after this party. And so he told us that he invited Erik.
Yeah.
And
or we were going to go to dinner at Three Rivers.
Yeah.
But Justice showed us.
But first he invited him to go hiking with us.
Yeah.
Down at La Push Beach.
Yeah.
And apparently, Erik, I hope you're not listening, Erik said to him, oh, I love to, but I don't think my girlfriend would be okay with that.
We were like, what? We're not trying to hit on you.
Yeah.
Don't flatter yourself.
Yeah.
And then he ended up not
going.
That would have been interesting, but...
That would have been cool.
We saw him a bunch, so it's okay. But
yeah. And I'm sure...
Remember he said, like, yo, I'm dragging ass.
Yeah.
It just as, like, texted us what he said.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm dragging
It's okay.
ass.
We're not mad.
Yeah. No, we're not
Erik,
mad.
if you're listening. No, but...
No.
But all this to say, we almost hung out with him that day, but... well, maybe we're never even that close. We don't know, but...
Yeah. But that's, like... It was just funny that he said that.
So Mel was sick, but there was a lunch event, and we hung out with the couple. We sat with them, and Logan won Edward's jacket, which was sick.
Oh my god, so cool.
Yeah.
And, like, what are the odds that, like, a young guy would win it?
I know. Oh, out of everyone, because there was a raffle. We didn't win. Oh, Mel actually won a raffle.
Oh, yeah, I won a clock and, like, all these different stuff.
And they had berry cobbler, which was cute.
Which I was too hungover to eat.
Yeah.
I felt really sick. I actually had to, like, go walk outside, do a couple blocks, because I thought I was going to get sick. It was so bad. And I had to take a nap.
Yeah.
Threw the day off a bit. And
then later, for a little bit, we went to Second Beach.
So beautiful.
Which, in my opinion, that was my favorite thing. It was so beautiful. I wish I could have spent all day there. It was amazing. Oh, there were just these kind of islands out there, these huge rocks with trees growing on top. It was just amazing in the water. It was kind of like a doorway almost in the rock formations. It was just amazing.
And there was all this driftwood that you had to walk over just to get there.
You would kind of walk almost a mile. It was like 0.7 miles through the forest, which is so beautiful. And then when you get out of the path, you have to climb over all this driftwood. Somebody who is maybe not that fit or like has impairments or disability or something probably actually could not get to this beach. I was thinking about that.
I was thinking that too.
A little kid or like someone really old could not do that.
Oh no, I saw this like older woman walking, like an elderly woman. I was nervous for her. And also, I saw, like, a couple with a baby. You really have to have a good balance to walk over it all.
However, it was really cool. It felt really adventurous and real and very outdoorsy.
Yeah.
So.
I wish I felt a little bit better for that.
Yeah. And there were these little, like, clear jelly things on the beach. I still don't know what those are. I could have looked it up. But if anybody knows, please tell me, because we don't have those on the beaches over here.
Well, were they jellyfish?
No, I don't think so. I don't know what they were.
They also had a lot of those long seaweed things that look like snakes that Erik is chasing Angela with.
In Twilight,
yeah. And then from there, we went to like a burger joint.
Yeah, and they had tons
of Twilight stuff.
Of Twilight things. They had a werewolf burger, I think.
A quill.
Yeah, a quill burger. And, well, apparently that's a river in the area, too, so. But they had all these Twilight posters. Well, one part of it was actually kind of normal, just had maybe, like, a deer head or, like, fish on the wall and signs. But then one room had all these Twilight posters.
Yeah, and cardboard
Yeah,
cutouts.
And right outside, that's where the treaty line was for Forks and LaPush, and they had a wood cutout of Jacob, and all these fans had signed this sign. They had written on it, and it was really cute, and not far from there was, in air quotes, Jacob's house. There was this little red house with a motorcycle up front, and I guess you can stay there. And it had a sign that said Jacob's house. It was so cool.
And then from there,
I guess after that was just the last party.
Yes, so then after that we went to a bar. Do you remember the name of the bar?
Yeah, we went to Blakesley's Bar and Grill where the last event was. It was like a goodbye night.
Yeah, and it was sad.
And all the cosplayers were out of costume.
Out of character, which was kind of crazy to see. Some of them looked like most of the guys looked pretty much the same. Especially Carlisle, like he had dyed his hair for it. But it was crazy to see Alice as V, just as herself, and she looked so cool. She almost looked cooler as her genuine self. Rosalie, Chandra, Mark, who plays Jacob.
That's where the karaoke was, and I got Rainier beer, Vitamin R. I realized I actually had it before, but it kind of just tastes like Bud Light. But it's cool because that's Charlie's favorite beer. And yeah, it was sad, and we hung out with the couple again, and Erik, and we said goodbye. And even though we had only, I felt at the end of that, I was like, oh, I'm gonna miss you guys, and I realized I only hung out with them 3 times.
Oh yeah, we were in the car, and we were leaving. And we were so sad. And then I turned to Kelly and said, wait a minute. We met them last night. Like 24 hours ago. Yeah. It was so sad. It felt like literally we were leaving summer camp.
I know.
And we had made all these friends. Even though we were only there for, I think 4.5 days.
Yeah.
It felt like we had been there for such a long time. And we just had grown to know these people. And
lived in Forks now.
Yeah. I didn't say we lived in Forks.
It was sad to leave.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And so then at the very end, they played 1,000 Years.
Yeah, and everybody sings it.
Everybody was singing it. People were crying and holding, hands and just swaying back and forth. Actually, at a different event, this played too.
Yeah.
We were just swaying along. We were arm in arm with some random people that we had not spoken to.
Then the group split up, and I was swaying with this woman I didn't know. We were just holding each other. It was so awkward.
But
We kept doing it until the song ended.
She was happy though. She was into it. Like everyone was just
nice.
Yeah, everyone was united in this. I wish that everyone did that to Flightless Bird instead.
Me
like
too.
I don't stan 1,000 Years as much as everyone else. But
yeah, I know. I wish they played I wish they played Flightless Bird too.
But it was really beautiful.
It's cool.
And Eric said to us, like, you guys have to come on stage when we do 1,000 Years or something, because he was hosting the event. Like
then he took it back.
The 4 of you come on stage, and then he took it back
because all the
cosplayers went on stage.
Yeah. That's interesting. It was just kind of everybody at a bar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Alex was there. Mm-hmm. Christopher had already left.
Eric did Baby Got Back on karaoke.
Yeah, I guess he does that every year.
Oh, really?
He said he doesn't want to memorize a new song, and he also did something else too.
He does that every year?
Yeah.
Oh,
it was so funny. He's such a personality.
Yeah. He's quite an entertainer.
Yeah. He's definitely a people pleaser. You can tell he just likes to make people happy.
Yeah. Fitz! Oh my god, these pets.
You scared kitty cat?
I don't want to wrap this up, because then it will be like the festival's really over. It was just an experience of a lifetime. It really was.
Our amazing listener, Mary, asked us these questions, which I thought we could just answer.
Yeah.
So she wants to know what souvenirs we got.
Well, we got everything in the goodie bag.
Yeah, which we already talked about.
Did I get anything else? We got the book.
I got this necklace.
I mean, I saved a lot of the papers I got and stuff, like the map and brochures, which I put in my scrapbook, but...
They did have this, like, Twilight store that I wish we went to, but we never...
we ran out of time.
There was a lot of events, so I think that, like, I would recommend if anyone goes to the festival to maybe budget, if you can, budget time to maybe do other things and just explore the area if you're not from Oregon.
You can add a day or something. I wish we had another day to do the park, but... Oh, well.
Oh, I put a rock from La Push Beach in my pocket. No idea where that is
I got
now.
a piece of driftwood, a little piece, and I wrote on it, La Push.
I need to unpack still. She said, if you love the sea stacks at La Push Beach.
I think that's the driftwood.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, we loved it.
So cool. Where we stayed, so we stayed in an Airbnb. Mm-hmm. Definitely more affordable than I think some of the other options, and it was really great, and it was super close to everything.
Yeah, we could actually walk to the parties, so that we could get drunk.
Yeah, it was really nice, and it was like in a little shop. So they had like even some Twilight art down below. Yeah, which was cool. What movie / prop you loved the most or found most interesting? Probably Bella's clothes, because they were so small. We were like, what?
Probably Edward's jacket for me. Yeah, that's so cool to see.
The cosplayer characters who was closest in looks, behaviors to our beloved Twilight movie cast. Honestly,
definitely Bella.
Oh, yeah, Bella hit it out of the park. But honestly, all of them. Like, I don't think that there's one person that I was underwhelmed by. There were some we didn't speak to. Like, we didn't talk to Emmett. We didn't really talk to Marcus. There were some people who kind of like
Wasn't there Caius? We didn't talk to Caius.
Oh, yeah, we didn't talk to Caius. But I was really impressed by everybody.
Yeah.
It's hard to say them, but Bella was the one that we were like so starstruck by.
Yeah. And
what was your fondest memory of the whole trip?
That is tough. What would you say?
I think I'd say it's really hard to say.
One for me, which actually doesn't have anything to do with the festival, is probably when we went to like Second Beach and to the rainforest. That was just breathtaking and amazing. Maybe when we first drove into Forks and that whole area.
Yeah, and it was raining.
And then the other thing that comes to mind is just when we got sucked into that time warp talking to the couple at the gala party. That was just really fun.
Yeah, literally that was insane that we looked and there was only an hour left.
Yeah.
It felt like we'd only spoken to them for like 30 minutes at most. We spent the whole party talking to them. I think also, even though I'm not crazy about 1,000 Years, just the end when everyone was singing it.
That was nice.
That was really sweet. It made me a little bit emotional. Well, let us know, guys, if you have any questions about the festival. If you are thinking about going next year. And, any questions logistically about our experience.
Also, I wanted to share that our amazing, fabulous, so talented listener, Dee, from Manchester, England, sent us something in the mail that she made. It's so sweet. Once we move into the apartment, we're going to hang it up. It's a wooden kind of laser cut sign she made of the Breaking Dawn book cover. It looks so awesome.
So awesome.
And it's so sweet of her that she would share that
with
to us.
Yeah.
Like, we're not worthy. I just can't believe it. And Dee, thank you so much.
Yeah, and she wrote a really sweet letter too.
It makes me just want to cry. Like, it's so cute. And Dee, why did you not want to keep that for yourself, you know?
Oh, it was so nice.
I asked her this over email, but I was also wondering what because I think she made that in woodshop in school. What did your classmates think when you made that? Were they like, oh, that's cool? Or were they wondering, like, what the heck? I made some Twilight artwork in my art classes in high school. Like I think in AP art, I made a whole Twilight thing. Nobody said anything.
Yeah.
I don't even think my teacher said anything. People were just like, oh, that's cool. But it is 10 years later now, so. But yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you. We loved it.
I don't know. Is that a wrap for the festival? I don't know. It's sad. I don't want to be done with it.
I feel like after this, I'm going to think of so many things and, like, I should have said that.
Well, we can mention it again. It was just so great. Everybody we met and all the conversations we had,
wonderful.
it was just so cool.
I mean, the thing that, like, we really took away from it was that it's so nice to be around people who share in the same thing as you. Like, it doesn't matter what you're really into, but the fact that you all come there from all different places and you feel like you already know each other because of something that you both love together was, like, such a beautiful thing. And it felt like, because, you know, Twilight can be divisive, I guess. People have mixed reactions, and you can be kind of embarrassed sometimes to say you like it or feel like it's a guilty pleasure, but it was just crazy to be in the situation where everybody is obsessed and no one is judging each other. It
was very cool.
I hadn't felt like that since maybe it first came out, so it felt nice.
I hope we can go back someday.
Yeah.
Maybe. But yeah, I totally recommend. If you're considering it, if you thought about it. Also, like, that girl, Vanity, we met, she was there by herself. I mean, she had friends who went on this trip with her, but her friends were not participating. They were just there to do hiking and stuff. So, like, there were people who went by themselves. If you're thinking, like, oh, no, I don't know anybody.
Yeah. Oh,
we said it last time, but you could hang out with us.
Yeah.
If we go again.
Yeah. And there were so many people that had made friends through that, and they go every single year. We actually, like, talked to a woman, and she came over to our table, and she's like, I think I might go next year. And then she turned around to us, actually, I know I am.
Cute.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a tradition for so many people. So sweet.
Yeah, and it's just such a beautiful part of the country. It's amazing. It's really a unique setting. I feel like it's like nowhere else in America. Yeah, and the fact that it actually was rainy every day, which was awesome.
Yeah, literally every single day.
And at night it would pour. Oh,
yeah.
Very cool.
Oh, gosh, I loved it. I did tell some coworkers that I went because I have a podcast.
Yeah.
Progress for Me came out of the Twilight closet a bit. Although I told my boss, like, because she was asking me, you know, questions about my trip. She goes, where did you stay? And I said, oh, I stayed in Forks. And she goes, oh, Forks. And I said, I don't know if it means anything to you, but that's where Twilight takes place. And she said, straight up, what's Twilight?
That is bizarre. Who has not heard of Twilight?
And I said, it's about a vampire. She goes, oh, yeah, is it a book?
What the fuck?
I said, yeah, it is.
That is strange.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
She's only in her 30s.
What? Even my Nana read Twilight.
Really? No way. I don't know if
Isn't
mine
that cute?
did. That is sweet. Yeah, that perplexed
How can you be,
me.
especially, how can you be a woman?
And not know it's, she goes, oh, isn't it a book? Like, yeah, it's a book. Sure.
Weird.
But that made me feel like, almost like better that,
yeah,
I don't know.
That's cool.
I had to get into it.
Well, on that note, I guess we'll leave you with that.
We will leave you with that.
And thank you so much for listening. Next time we'll be back with a not festival-related topic.
I'm thinking something Breaking Dawn related.
Alrighty. Well, thank you guys so much.
Thank you. We love you so much.
And stay cool.
Yeah, keep being you.
Bye.
Bye for my little kitty and our doggy.
You can contact us at anotherbiteoftwilight@gmail.com or find us on Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram at anotherbiteoftwilight. Theme music is by Traces. See you next time!